We're going to take a ride today, leaving Lucca to go across the mountains out to the west coast to visit Pisa, and maybe Viarreggio if we have time. But we have to go through a tunnel to get out of the valley to head towards the coast. Quite a long tunnel, and then you break out into the sunshine and end up on a very twisty mountain road to go down the hill to the coast to Pisa. As we come into Pisa, you can see there is a bit of a wall there. And lots of traffic. So we had to find a parking spot to go inside the wall to see the Leaning Tower. And here's our first view.
Maybe I've just got the camera crooked, huh?
It was a bit of a surprise to find out that the tower was closed to visitors. They were doing some serious work to try and keep the tower from leaning any further. So they had it closed. This is the area around the base of the tower, and lots of concessions and things like that. From this side of the tower you can see where they've put some huge weights on the foundation of one side of the tower to try and bring the tower back up to a more level condition. And that's why the tower was closed to visitors. This is the beautiful church that's very close to the tower. I don't know what its name is, but it certainly is a very impressive structure. The beauty and size of these doors is amazing. Laurie just had to get a picture of those. There was quite a bit of construction, or I should say reconstruction and restoration going on at the various places, but these buildings are so old that they do need to be taken care of to preserve the beauty that we can all see it. This view quite clearly shows the lean of the tower. It's not a camera trick or anything like that. There is definitely a major lean to that tower. Of course, there's more to see in Pisa than just the tower itself. They have horse-drawn carriages there for people to take a tour. We kind of walked around. We didn't know any particular areas to see because we weren't being guided anyway. But we did see some interesting streets and squares. Well, it's time for us to wrap up our visit to Pisa. So we walked out of the city, got to the car, said goodbye to Pisa, and hello to Viarreggio. Viarreggio is a resort town a short ways north of Pisa, right on the Mediterranean Sea. It's quite different and quite a lot more modern than Pisa or even Lucca. Here you can see a row of taller buildings that are hotels or condominiums or apartments, I'm not sure which, but these are all right along the shore. And what a formal beach area this is. Each resort seems to have their area marked out and is very carefully cleaned and manicured. All of the facilities seem to be first class. This beautiful building appears to be made of wood and has a series of what I think are changing rooms. You can't help but notice that each resort has their own area very clearly identified and very neatly arranged with different color furniture and umbrellas. But there is a strip along the shoreline that is available for access to the public, at least it was when we were there. If you know me, you know that I had to take my shoes off and put my feet in the Mediterranean Sea for the first time ever. And I've got to tell you, that water is cold, very cold. Well, hello.
Oh.
Very nice beach. I didn't see any sand castles anywhere. But what I did see were sand balls. I've never seen anybody make balls of sand like that. Well, that was a fun day. Nice to be able to see the sea and the beach and all of the things going on there. But we had to go back to Lucca.